Shomer. Shabbat Shalom. There we go. I just want to make sure everything's working. Everything is going good. Excellent. Shabbat Shalom. Oh, there's Rabbi Elias. How are you?
Shalom, Rabbi Elias.
Good to see you. All right, I'm going to do my shtick now. Al and Joanne, this is something I wrote a couple months ago. But Al, get out your bass. I'm sure you could play to it. And Joanne. It's called Coffee and a Rose. Coffee and a rose this morning, crescent moon and stars last night. Never had the kind of romance that filled me with so much delight. So here's some coffee and a rose this morning. Baby, I'll do anything for you. Won't you let me show you? I'd like to get to know you, unless you're only passing through. How about a couple of eggs over easy, buttered toast and a dab of jam, conversation that's light and breezy. That's the kind of guy I am. So here's some coffee and a rose this morning. I would surely like for you to stay. Please don't be demure, I'm flexible for sure. Have you any plans for this day? Coffee and a rose this morning. Baby, I'll do anything for you. Won't you let me show you? I'd like to get to know you, unless you're only passing through. How about a couple of eggs over easy, buttered toast and a dab of jam, conversation that's light and breezy. That's the kind of guy I am. So here's some coffee and a rose this morning. I would surely like for you to stay. So please don't be demure, I'm flexible for sure. Have you any plans for this fine day? While you weigh the cons and the pros, have some coffee and a rose. Thank you so much. Is the sound okay? Or it's not distorting, is it? No, it's good? Good. All right. Excellent. Thank you. I got this slightly new setup. It only took me like 6 days to get it right. You guys don't have a clue. I was just talking with Jim about, just we're talking about analytics, which for on the internet and stuff. Stuff is very complicated. Stuff is really complicated. It's not like a piece of cake, believe me. All right, I'm going to do another original. I'm going to do this because Al and Joe know that. Al and Joanne know this. And then I'll do some covers. Hey, like that chord, huh? We had fun playing at Rudy's, didn't we? Time to see me. You don't have any time to call. Perhaps you are busy with someone new. But I'll be here for you anytime at all. You don't have any time for excuses. You just go on out and have yourself a ball. Like a fool, I was blind. Now I'm out of my mind, waiting here for you anytime at all. Anytime you decide to come home to me, time I won't ask where you've been. Anytime you wonder if we could still be like we were before you met him, we can close our eyes together as we dance across the hall. Anytime you're inclined to come home to me, I'll be here for you anytime at all. Anytime you decide to come home to me, that's the time I won't ask where you've been. Anytime you wonder if we could still be like we were before you met him, we can close our eyes together as we dance across the hall. Anytime you're inclined to come home to me, I'll be here for you anytime at all. Oh, I'll be here for you anytime at all. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Oh, I've got the, let me see the socials. Here we go. Hey, Pedro, Fabrizia. Good to see you. Barbara Kirsch, Joseph Aronofsky, Tyler. Welcome. Jackie Schroeder is here. Mom is here. Lillian, Isaac, I guess you're here. Neil K. How are you, Neil? And Trey. Great to see you. I think I'll do some covers. I've saw this. It's a new webcam. Does it look different? Do I look the same? I look the same. Okay. Okay. Thanks for all your help, ladies and gentlemen. That's great. I appreciate you. Let me move this over here. That's better. So this is This is from Carousel. I love this song. If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy, I'd let my golden chances pass me by, and soon you'd leave me. Off you would go in the mist of day, never, never to know how I loved you if I loved you. Longing to tell you, but afraid and shy, I'd let my golden chances pass me by, and soon you'd leave me. Off you would go in the mist of day, never, never to know how I loved you. If I loved you, if I loved you, if I loved you, if I loved you. Gotta get that G. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Shabbat Shalom. And that was a little bit of Rodgers and Hammerstein, or Stein. Depends on. Oh, let me see. I got to check out the chat here. There's the chat. There we go. Seems to look a little more jittery. Okay. If anything, the webcam seems to be a little lower resolution. Interesting. That's interesting. The audio seems better, but the video seems worse. And that is all my kvetching for the week. Okay. Appreciate that. See, I was thinking that the video looks better. Isn't that funny? You just can't tell. How? You just can't tell. No. I'd like to try that, but... Just friends, lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think what we have been, not to kiss again, seems like pretending this isn't the ending. Two friends drifting apart. Two friends, but one broken heart. We loved, we laughed, we cried, but suddenly love died. The story ends, and we're just friends. just friends, lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think what we have been, not to kiss again, seems like pretending this isn't the ending. Two friends drifting apart, two friends, but one broken heart. We loved, we laughed, we cried, but suddenly love died. The story ends, and we're just friends. The story ends, and we're just friends. Boy, that song, Mel Torme. If any of you ever heard of Mel Torme, he was an amazing jazz singer, and his ability to scat, they go, all that stuff. He was up there with Ella. He could hold his own with Ella, and I heard this a recording of Just Friends, and it's, if you want to have a moment, search Mel Torme, Just Friends, and he does a whole, like a 10-minute thing, just scatting all over the place. It's brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, what else? The borders are less stable. You talking about my video? I think the video is much clearer. The borders are less stable. All right, well, you guys work it out, will you? Because I want to know how it is. Because honestly, what I see, what the content, what the creator sees, well, what that creator sees is something else. But what this creator sees, it looks great to me, so I can't really tell. How we doing? All right, let's do something else. My favorite song ever. It's called Laura. From from the movie by the same name. It was Dana Andrews and Gene Tierney, I think. It's a crazy, amazing movie. Hey, John. Rabbi Karen. Laura is the face in the misty night. Footsteps you hear down the hall, the life that floats on a summer night that you can never quite recall. And you see Laura on the train that is passing through. Those eyes, how familiar they seem. She gave her very first kiss to you. That was Laura, but she's only a dream. the train that is passing through. Those eyes, how familiar they seem. She gave her very first kiss to you. That was Laura, but she's only a dream. Ooh. That's a song. That's a Gansa song. A Gansa song. Let's see. I want to see you guys now. Shush is here. Welcome. Rabbi Karen is here. Great. Look at all these people. I love it. Good to see you. Elon, how are you? In Minnetonka. How am I doing? I got time, I think, for one more, huh? Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Now is the time for it. While we are young, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Oh, let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love, in love. Great song. So now I see what you're saying about the, because the camera is in the laptop. The laptop is feeling the piano. There you go. How's that? Okay, I'll have to come up with another solution. There you go. Thanks for letting me know, Bob, and everybody here. Excuse me, Rabbi Lee is here. Rabbi Lee, and I'm going to end with a sweet little song by a few people named Hudson, Lang, and Mills. It's a great song. It must have been moonlight light. Way up. What? Let me do it right. Let me do the right lyrics one more time. It must have been moon glow way up in the blue. It must have been moon glow that led me straight to you. I still hear you saying, dear one, hold me fast. Then I start in praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float through the air. The heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. Now that there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. I still hear you saying, dear one, hold me fast. Then I start in praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float through the air. A heavenly song seemed to come from everywhere. And now that there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. Let me get that G. That's not a G. Yeah. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for indulging me. Let me. I have to open this up a little bit more. Rabbi Van Ralt is here. Okay, great. Here I go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have quite an evening planned for you this evening. You have no idea. Am I sharing the right thing? No, stop the share. Hold on a second. I want to share this. There we go. There you go. We have Rabbi Karen is going to deliver a drash, a sermon this evening. Rabbi Miriam is going to lane, and Cantor Heitman is going to cant. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat Shabbat. Hine matov, you like that transition? Manayim, shevet achim, gam yachad. Hine matov, manayim, shevet achim, gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Behold, how good it is for brothers and sisters. I can get it out. It must be the frigid air in back of me. That's for brothers and sisters to dwell together. Indeed. We're going to continue with a little bit of, not that. Yes, I got this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to light the Shabbat candles. Let me go to the other view here, so I could see everybody. There you all are. Good to see you. Let's see. Rabbi Karen, how are you? Good to see you. Shirley, I see Shirley's by the beach. Look at Shirley and her partner there, sitting there, look very comfortable by the ocean. Oh, wait a minute, we just lost Shirley. Where'd she go? That was like a bewitched moment. Did you see that? It was like, you know. Okay. All right, Rabbi Karen. Shush, will you light the Shabbat candles for us this evening? Let me share the screen. Hold on. All right.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot and commands us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. Thank you, Shush. Beautifully done. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen us, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Feels good. Now it feels like Shabbat. Yes? All right, so moving right along, I'm gonna invite Cantor Heitman up to, well, she's already on the bima. She's got a better bima than me, in fact. Look at that bima. Such a bima.
I'm sitting in Chicago.
Sitting in Chicago. I love it. All right, even though she's not. So we're going to sing a little Shalom Aleichem. Let me do this. Okay, Cantor, you're off. On.
This is my melody to Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Asharet Malachei Yom Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
That's your melody?
It's my melody.
That's very lovely.
Thank you.
Very good. Well, we're going to go tit for tat. Then I'm going to do one of mine. Why
Good.
not? I wrote this when I was cantor in Bergenfield. Jeff and Lynn, if they're here, I think they're here. I can't see them, but I think they are. Will remember those days 20 years ago when we were in Bergenfield. So I wrote melodies for all the psalms, and so this is one of them. This is L'chu Neranena. Because on Friday night there are 6 psalms that we sing, read, sing, daven, and I was working with a wonderful rabbi, and I was their beloved cantor because I could duck and cover. Actually, I didn't duck and cover, and I got in trouble. L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai. L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai. Naria, naria, l'tzud yeshenu. L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai. Let us sing to Adonai. Let us rejoice in our Creator. Let us greet God with thanksgiving, singing psalms of praise. L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai. L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai. And now we continue with Cantor Heitman. She's going to lead us in Yismachu Hashamayim.
Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yiramayim, 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 Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz.
Eshkach.
Thank you.
Let the heavens rejoice. Adonai is coming to rule the world. I'm sorry, having trouble speaking. To rule the universe in kindness, gentleness, and all nice things. Let's continue with the Lecha Dodi. All right, I'll share it with you, and I'm going to do a melody that you all know and love. Even Jim likes this melody. Jim likes all the melodies. I know. I always like to pick on him. Wait a second. I have to open this up because I want to see you all. There we go. Here we go. Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabala. Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabala. Gotta click on that. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad hishmi'anu el hamayuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem u'letiferet ve'litila lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת קבלה בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה אופס לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבל one time לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. I heard you all singing. I heard you all singing. It was beautiful. Except for Elon. No, I'm only kidding, Elon. Come on. A little sense of humor. A little Shabbos sense of humor. It's time for the Maariv. Let me just look at this gallery. All right. Okay. I'm gonna ask Rabbi Elias to. Do I always ask you to do the Baruch Hu? No, I don't. Do I? No. Okay. So you lead us in the Baruch Hu. Oh, let me share it. Sorry. Share screen. There you go.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed.
And now, Dr. Tina, will you lead us in the Shema, please? Oh, no, wait, before you get there. Cantor Heitman is leading us in Ahavat Olam, and then you do the Shema. Okay.
Undying is your love. My microphone's bouncing. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu lemadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu V'shachbenu u'vekuvenu Nasiach b'chukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha U'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu v'yorech yameinu U'vahem neged yomam balayla.
Boy, that was so pretty. I see everybody was just going like this, just moving with it. It was like being at camp, summer camp. It was beautifully done.
Thank you.
Be'avatecha tasim mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Tina, you're going to lead us in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Excellent. Everybody. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Hear, O Israel, hear, O humankind, the Lord is God, Adonai is one. Indeed. And now we're going to continue with the... there we go. Cantor Heitman is now going to lead us in Vishamru.
Sorry, every time I turn the microphone back off, it bounces. Vishamru. This one's by Debbie Friedman. This is my favorite. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ברית עולם. בני ובן בני ישראל אותי לעולם. בני ובן בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. בני ובן בני ישראל אותי לעולם. בני ובני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ברית עולם.
Well, you do that beautifully. Beautifully. Thank you so much, Cantor. And now we continue with the Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbi v'yalma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malachutei b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael bagala uv'izman kariv v'imaru amen. Yehi shemei Rabba mevorach le'olam olol me'olmaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'al v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush birchata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imaru amen. And And now, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you rise in body or spirit as we continue with the Amidah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imoteinu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah v'Elohei Rachel Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Anora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחי הכל אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומחיי אמונתו לשני מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. And now the cantor will lead us in Shalom Rav.
This one is by Ben Steinberg. Beautiful one. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Ki ata hu melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. V'tov b'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol leit v'chol shah b'shlomecha. Baruch atah Adonai osei hashalom. Baruch atah Adonai osei hashalom.
Shkoyach. Beautifully done. And that's perfect intro to our Torah service this evening. And I would like to call upon Neil Taub, and Eric are going to open the ark Thank you very much. Wait, not yet, though. Not yet. I'll tell you when. Hold on. Don't open the ark yet. And who else? So I got Neil and right. Oh, and Ruthie, you're going to do the blessing over the. All right, they're going to open the ark. You're going to take out the Torah. Okay, you hold the Torah. All right, here we go. Vayhi bin so Aharon, vayomer Moshe, kuma Adonai vefutzu oyevecha, veyanusu misanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, utafar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah le'amo Yisrael b'hikdushato. Okay, so now we're going to open the ark. So let me see, Neil. Let me see you and Eric. Open that ark. Very good. Okay, and now Ruthie, take the Torah out of the ark. Can you handle it? Oh, it's heavy. Isn't it heavy? It's a big one. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, so you hold that Torah. Gentlemen, if you would close the ark for us, please. Let me see. Very, very good. Okay. Now we continue with Jeff, would you lead us in the Shema, please?
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Everybody, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadlu Adonai iti, uneromema shemo. Good. Okay, so now we have this whole processional. We've got Eric, and we've got Neil, and we've got Ruthie. How you doing with that Torah? You could hold it close to you. Put it down. Yeah. Okay. Good. And now we're going to sing as you're going to lead the processional. All right. Everybody, give Ruthie and Neil and Eric big hugs in this COVID-free environment. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Hey, Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Hey, Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Okay, Ruthie, put down the Torah. Thank you. Boy, that was tough. You did a good job, though. All right, so now we're back up on the bima. Ruthie put the Torah down. Gentlemen, you can be seated. Thank you so much. And I was going to ask, who was I going to ask? To do the blessings, do the first blessing. Marvin, do the blessing over the Torah reading. Here, let me share it. Hold on. Share. Okay. You got to unmute, Marvin. There you go.
Baruch es Adonai Hambaruch.
Baruch Adonai Hambaruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher borah bonu mikol ha'amim v'nosan lanu es Toraso. Baruch atah Adonai nosen haTorah.
Amen. Marvin, where did you have your bar mitzvah? Where was that? What town?
In New York at Yeshiva Crown Heights.
Wow. Very cool. Thanks, Marvin. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're honored this evening. Rabbi Miriam Van Ralt is going to be laning for us. She is laning from Parasha Mishpatim, And so without further ado, let me just put that on the screen for you. Hold on. See, I know that she's laning because it says so. Rabbi Miriam Van Ralt laning. That's how I know. And don't even try to read it. It's a little small. But here we go. All right, Rabbi.
Lo tate mishpat evyoncha brivo midvar sheker tirchak v'naki v'tzadik al tarok ki lo atzdik rasha v'shochad lo tikach ki hashochad v'aver pikrim Bisalef divrei tzadikim, v'ger lo tilchat ve'atem, yedartem et nefesh hager, ki gerim heitem be'eretz Mitzrayim, v'shesh shanim tizra et artzecha, ve'asafta et tevuata, ve'hashvi'it, Tishmetena unetashta ve'ochlu evyonei amecha ve'yitram yitochal chayat hasadeh kein ta'aseh v'charmecha lezetecha. You're muted, Rabbi.
Of course, you know I knew that. But that's no. Thank you for that was beautiful laning. Thank you so much. And now, Rabbi Karen, would you honor us with the blessing after the reading? Here. Rabbi Karen in Boynton Beach. Okay. Rabbi Tashman is doing a drash in one moment. Okay.
You've confused us.
I know. Well, two Rabbi Karens. Oh, well, one is not a rabbi yet. Oh, no. What am I saying? Two rabbis. Yeah.
I could be Rabbi Florida. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher natan lanu Torat emet b'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yishkayach to everybody who participated. Thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you. So this evening, as I mentioned, we're going to, first of all, again, I want to thank Rabbi Miriam for laning so beautifully. And let me just bring you up to speed on Mishpatim, just briefly. Mishpatim, this is a part of the Torah that's known as rules or laws, Mishpatim. And these chapters are also known as the Sefer HaBrit, the Book of the Covenant. It's called that because within this chapter we read about laws, a lot of laws. Laws regarding slaves, the penalties for murder, kidnapping, assault, and theft, and laws about mistreating foreigners. And the ever-popular eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth is actually in here too, which has led to many blind, toothless people. So we don't necessarily follow that exactly the way it is. And the observance of seasonal festivals. The prohibition against eating milk with meat. So in honor of that, ladies and gentlemen, this evening, I would encourage you not to have, butter with your baked potato and steak. Please, just tonight, be good, be kind. Don't do it. And so much more. But for that, let me just show you some of the things that we just read here, and then Rabbi Tashman will be with you here. So look at this: you shall not subvert the rights of your needy in their disputes. That means that everybody's equal in the eyes of the law. That's what that should mean. Keep far from a false charge. Do not bring death on those who are innocent and in the right. Okay? That's very clear. Do not take bribes. That's very clear. You shall not oppress a stranger. These are some good laws, ladies and gentlemen. 6 years you shall sow your land and gather in its yield. This year, 2000 this Jewish year, 21-22, is a Shemitah year, which means this is the year prescribed in the Torah from this sentence that after 6 years, the seventh year, you're supposed to leave your land without planting, without doing anything. Let it heal. So that's this portion is associated with, it's an environmental component, So there you go. So anyway, that's what's going on in this reading, but it's a great pleasure to introduce you to Rabbi Karen Tashman. She's been here before, and welcome, Rabbi.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
This week, we read Parshat Mishpatim. In this Parsha, the Bnei Yisrael receive an onerous list of specific laws delivered by Moshe on behalf of Yod-Heh Vav-Heh. This concept presented now, especially in the very early days of this journey to freedom, challenges me. This list of rules given, but feels like it's imposed upon the Israelites, just feels harsh. It's so specific in what to do, what not to do, and exactly how the punishment will be dealt. It conveys a message that following the rules or breaking the rules defines if you are a good person or if you are a bad person. So we know the Israelites were slaves in Mitzrayim. They did not make choices for themselves. They went to work as they were told. They ate when they were told. Every action of every day was determined for them. Then the exodus from Egypt happened. In a split second, everything they ever knew to be their way of life was different. There was no real preparation for this change from slavery to freedom. No real knowledge of how to function as a nation. And there was nothing until this moment restraining them from following their very human impulses. So it makes me think of someone who's been living in a controlled living environment today, now, right? I mean, the Israelites were until they had this freedom. So I think of people maybe who are living in a country under a dictatorship, or people in prison, or an addiction treatment program, or even people who may be serving in the armed forces. They are in a system of living where the schedule of each day is predetermined with what time to wake up, what to do, when to do it, where to be each moment of each day. Really taking away permission to make choices for themselves. So what happens when it's time to move from this controlled environment into a free society, into living life outside, where there is nothing restraining them from following those very human impulses? So maybe the Israelites needed a transitional step in this process. Maybe full freedom of choice was too dangerous, too overwhelming, and couldn't provide them with a roadmap to learning how to function within a society. So going back to Mishpatim, many of these laws had a direct consequence for impulsive actions that caused damage to themselves, to others. Perhaps the need to be very strict and specific was a necessary step in helping them transition into becoming a Kehila Kedosha, a holy community. And over time, the Bnei Yisrael did become more self-governing and more accountable for their own actions. I think oftentimes imposed structure can create opportunities for personal growth. I believe this time frame of our Torah narrative may have served just that purpose. May we all be blessed with many opportunities for transitional steps and remaining open to receiving guidelines that become pathways for finding ourselves, for finding the way that leads us successfully to live and thrive in holy community. Kain Yihiratzon, Shabbat Shalom.
Yashar Koach, Rabbi Karen.
Lovely drash. Thank you
Yashar
so much,
koach.
Rabbi.
Thank you. I just
Yeah.
want to say to the other Rabbi Karen, I don't know that you can be Rabbi Karen of Florida, because there we go, both of us again.
We
Yeah,
could be twins. We could be twins.
Deal. Rabbi Blane, thank you for asking me to give a drush tonight. I appreciate
It
it.
was a pleasure. Are you kidding? I love everybody doing things, and
Yashar
it's great.
Koach.
Beautifully done. And let me show you how I know that Rabbi Karen was, Rabbi Tashman was doing this, because I saw that. That's how I remembered. Come on, I'm only kidding. So we're going to move along right now after that beautiful sermon. And we're going to do a Misha Berach for those who are ill. So for that, I'd like to bring the cantor back. And she's going to lead us in Debbie Friedman. I guess it's Debbie Friedman's Misha Berach, or whatever she chooses. And you can type in the names of those you'd like us to mention. While you're doing that, before we do the people that are ill, I want to give a shout out to a bunch of people here on socials: Tara, Maria, Scott Philman, Sharon Jaffe, Bobby Bookout, and Candy Wilson. Thank you for joining us as usual. Okay, cantor.
שבירך אבותינו מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
And while you play, I'm going to mention the names: Doreen and Ellen K, Sid and Joyce, Katie, Lauren, Marcia, Shukran, Rabbis Miriam and Marie, Aunt Joanne Gleich, also Cheryl Friedman, Rose Bylarge, okay, Olivia, Olivia, Anastasia, Evan Coleman, Lynn, Shelley Poland, Erez Dalal, Esther Bat Prena Venison, Matt from Australia, okay, be well, Dove Mayer, again, Matt from Australia, Beatrice Sarios, Matt, all who are suffering physically and emotionally, Jackie Schroeder, Becky Schwartz, Debbie Shayevitz, Jean Cosmides, George Cosmides, all who are homeless. I see. Good. Francis Johnson, Dawn Alnut, John Reynolds, all children in the foster program. Let me see here. Georgette Meyerowitz, Stephen, Naomi, Steve, Jim, Beverly, Stanley, and Joy's dad. And anyone else who comes up, we wish them a complete healing, a refuah shalema. And Cantor, if you would conclude with the last verse.
מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit.
Amen. Beautifully done. We want to include anyone who was injured in that bridge collapse today in Pittsburgh. So now it's time. Let me go back to the other view. Time to do Hagba and Galila. For that, Lee, you're going to do Hagba. You're going to pick up the Torah. Look at her. She's ready. Hold on a sec. Okay. Not you, Ruth. I got Lee. Okay. Oh wow, I think everybody's done something. Shirley, you haven't done anything. You're going to wrap the Torah. All right. So Lee's lifting it up. She's doing Hagba. Shirley, wrap the Torah. Let me see it. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there, she's doing it. Very good. Okay, Lee, sit down with the Torah. Very good. She's sitting it. And now we're going to sing. Eitz Chaim He. Let's do the old one, the traditional. I mean, the one that I grew up with. Eitz Chaim He. Lamachazikim ba v'tom cheha meushar. Racheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Yameh Matt, close the ark. Close the doors. There he goes. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. It is a tree of life to those who cling to it. All who uphold it are blessed. And now we begin to conclude our service with Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkenu, Ein Kamoshienu, non como nuestro Dio, non como nuestro Señor, non como nuestro Rey, Ein como nuestro Salvador. Mi Elohenu, mi Kadonenu, Malkeinu, mi Moshienu, quien como nuestro Dios, quien como nuestro Señor, quien como nuestro Rey, quien como nuestro Salvador. No del Eloheinu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkeinu, no del Moshienu, lo haremos a nuestro Dios. Lo haremos a nuestro Señor, lo haremos a nuestro Rey, lo haremos a nuestro Salvador. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Bendito nuestro Dios, bendito nuestro Señor, bendito nuestro Rey, bendito nuestro Salvador. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Tu amo nuestro Dios, tu amo nuestro Señor, tu amo nuestro Rey, tu amo nuestro Salvador. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. And it is said, and Adonai shall rule over all the earth, and on that day Adonai shall be one, and the name shall be one. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we recall those who are no longer with us. I don't know. Come to mind. There are 2 policemen that were killed here in New York. I'm sure, many people that serve us were probably killed this week. But among them, we remember people that are always with us, always. So please join with me, for those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, in the Mortis Kaddish. Together. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabba. V'yalma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye d'chol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala v'yizman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba Mavorach li'olam ul'olmei olmaya. Yitborach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shemei dekudisha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, tamiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. As we conclude our service, before we do that, I'd like to hear some good stuff. Anybody have any wonderful stuff they want to share with the community? I'll go first while you're thinking. I see all you people. Let's see. I got good stuff. My granddaughter is here, and my daughter and my son-in-law, and because they're having their home painted, so they've been here for 2 days. But now with the blizzard, they're going to be here another 2 or 3 days. And ladies and gentlemen, we only have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, but 2 living rooms. It's not like big. So fun and games here at the Blane household. But it's great to have her there. My family here. What do you got?
I have my first granddoggy.
Oh, your first granddoggy? What does that mean?
My son adopted a dog.
Oh,
Mazel tov, Rabbi Karen.
That means you adopted a dog. That's what that means.
That's exactly what it means.
What kind of dog?
A 4-year-old retriever lab mix.
Great. Oh,
yes, beautiful.
Great.
Good
Beautiful.
baby.
Congratulations. Who else has some stuff? Come on, you guys. It's so sad. You mean to tell me amongst all you people, nothing good's going? Oh, let me see. Sharon Jaffe. My son is still home from college.
Matt's having a birthday.
Who is?
Matt in Australia is having a birthday.
Happy birthday, Matt. And
I have something good.
Shirley's got something good. Wait, before you, Shirley, Matt, we say Yom Huledet Sameach, means happy birthday, all right? Just so you know, so happy birthday. Shirley, what you got?
Our granddaughter is having her bat mitzvah party on February 5th that was postponed from last February. The bat mitzvah was on Zoom.
But now you're going to all get together? Is it going to be like in person, people getting together?
It's going to be in New Jersey.
All right. That's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, I've got one.
What do you got?
My granddaughter's debut in New York opera last night.
How and were you? Did you go in? Were you there?
No, I wasn't. I'm going next Sunday.
You going next Sunday? Oh, wonderful! She's an opera singer.
Yeah.
Rabbi Richmond's granddaughter is with an amazing voice. You should hear her. Wow. Yeah. That's wonderful. Anyone else?
I have something.
What you got?
Well, this weekend is our rabbi's 40th birthday. And so
lucky guy.
Really. But
young twerp.
He's throwing an extended kiddush tomorrow morning, but I realized nobody had done anything for the service itself. So I tracked down his beloved rabbi, who's going to join us as a surprise on Zoom to do a special Mishaberach blessing for him. And he doesn't know anything about it.
Oh, that's great. Nobody say anything. Ladies and gentlemen.
Don't say it.
Don't say anything. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, Jeff, what you got?
For the first book of the Shalom book club.
What's that? The Dead Sea Scrolls.
At your supermarket checkout lines is now available.
All right. So leave the Inquirer and take the Dead Sea Scrolls. Okay, I got it. Good one. I love it. All right. Well, it's all good stuff, and I wish you nothing but good stuff this coming week. I'm gonna make kiddush shehakol over my wonderful kale, spinach, cucumber. It's always the same, but I think you enjoy me doing this. Cucumber, celery, zucchini, and romaine lettuce. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'hakol niyeh bidvaro. And now before you go, this is my melody. I feel compelled to say that sometime, not because I'm vain. Melodies have a way of just like sort of go. Anyway, Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha, Yer Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord bless and protect you, and shine a holy light from up above. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. God bless you all. And again, one more thank you to Rabbi Karen Tashman for her wonderful drash, Rabbi Miriam Van Ralt for her wonderful laning, Cantor Denise Heitman for her wonderful singing in Chicago, and everybody else who participated. God bless you all. Have a great week. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. I'm standing at the back.
It's so fun sharing the pulpit with you.
Trust me, we would have even more fun if it was real.
I know.
Trust me.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful.
This is real.
This is real. Well, it's real. Hey, listen, this is very real for me. This is it.
I'll chant Torah anytime.
Really? Good to know. Okay. I feel like we're growing. I mean, with more people that do stuff, that's like, it's funny. I mean, those of you who have to leave. I understand. But I'll tell you, there was a synagogue in Teaneck that it was loaded up with rabbis, and it's conservative, but it was very traditional conservative. And the reason it was loaded up with Beth Shalom is because many of these people taught at JTS, and they lived in Teaneck, and this was their congregation. So this could be our congregation.
Yeah.
It's great. Love it. All right. So go ahead, go get some tuna and some gefilte fish.
Friday night?
Yeah, we have for you, just for you. It's,
Chocolate.
Yeah, we have a
Chocolate.
real we have a real kiddush on Friday
Coming
night.
over,
Social.
Miriam.
Not only that, there's noodle cooking, kugel. Yeah, noodle kugel.
Oh, I like that.
We have some
Did I get
borscht.
white fish salad.
Whitefish?
From
Let's name all these Jewish dishes before we go.
okay.
What else we got? We got
Knishes, kishka.
kishka.
Oh,
Kishka. Kishka.
I like that.
A few grimaces.
Grimaces. Ay, vey, smear. Grimaces.
I just made that the other
Somebody said
day.
blintzes.
Yeah. You made it, you said?
I haven't. First time in my life I made it.
For those of you who don't know,
Rivetous.
you literally you take chicken fat and you just like boil it down. You throw onions and whatever
Garlic,
else in there.
yeah.
Garlic.
The house
Oh, we got a
the
kitty.
house smelled like my bubbies.
I bet. I bet.
Boy.
Where is there a kitty? Did somebody say a kitty?
Somebody has a kitty up there.
Oh.
Rabbi Elias.
This is
Oh,
Bella.
Rabbi Elias,
She just
thank
came
you.
to say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Oh, come
Shabbat
on.
Shalom.
Look at that cat.
Yeah.
Look at that cat. All right. God bless you all. I'm out of here. Have a great week,
Stay
okay?
safe. Stay safe.
See you later.
Shabbat Shalom.
Enjoy the storm. Be
Shabbat.
well.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
70
Shalom.
degrees in California.
Oh, please. Don't dare say that. Good night.